Hello, friend. Myself, Professor B.D. Bhoknal, Associate Professor, Botany Department, KTHM College, Nasik. Now, today's topic is cell organelles. Within cell organelles, endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum Endoplasmic reticulum occurs almost all types of eukaryotic cells. However, it is absent in prokaryotic cell. Now, in case of prokaryotic cells, now the well-developed nucleus and nuclear membrane is totally absent. Then it is also now absent in RBCs of blood. It was initially invented by Garnier in 1897 with the help of light microscope. Endoplasmic reticulum represent definite cytoplasmic cell organelles observed in eukaryotic cells. Now, in case of eukaryotic cells, now the nucleus and nuclear membrane is present distinctly. Porter in 1960 expressed that the endoplasmic reticulum is an extension of the nuclear membrane. Next, types of endoplasmic reticulum. It is divided into two types. Type first, granular or rough endoplasmic reticulum, and second type, granular or smooth now endoplasmic reticulum. First, granular or rough endoplasmic reticulum. It shows rough wall due to the presence of ribosomes on them, which get attached to the membranes. Ribosomes plays an important role in protein synthesis process. Example is pancreatic cells. Now see within this diagram granular or rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now these lamellae, they run parallel to one another and is having now the grain-like structures on them. These grain-like structures are known as now the ribosomes, and with the help of these ribosomes, now protein synthesis take place now within them. Then the next, granular or smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It does not show ribosome on their body. It does not take part in the protein synthesis process because they are without ribosomes. Example is intestinal the cells. Now see within this particular diagram a granular or smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Now the lamellae, they run parallel to one another, but they are without the grain-like structures, means they are without the ribosomes. So they do not take part in the protein synthesis process. Next, morphology of endoplasmic reticulum. Morphologically, endoplasmic reticulum is composed of three types. Now type first, cisternae, type second, tubules, and type third, vesicle. Now first, cisternae. These are long, flattened sac-like structures and unbranched tubules, which vary in diameter from now 40 to 50 millimicron. These cisternae remain arranged parallel to each other. Cisternae take part in the protein synthesis process, and the example is pancreatic now the cell. Then the second, vesicle. These are either globular or oval in outline or in shape. The diameter of vesicle from 25 to 500 millimicron. These vesicles remain isolated in the cytoplasm. Example is pancreatic now cells. And third type now, that is the tubules. These are branch structure forming reticular system along with cisternae and vesicle. These tubules vary in diameter from now 15 to now 190 millimicron. Now see within this particular diagram components of endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum have now these three types: cisternae, vesicle and tubules. Cisternae, they remain parallel to one another and these are rod-like structures. Then the vesicles are now variable. Some are now smaller in size while others are bigger in size. Then vesicles are circular or now globular in outline. And third now, that is the tubules. Now these are tube-like structures. They are present now within this. Next, functions of endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum gives mechanical support to the cytoplasmic matrix. It provides more surface for metabolic activities. Endoplasmic reticulum contain many enzymes and which perform many metabolic activities. The endoplasmic reticulum, which act as a internal circulating or transporting system. The endoplasmic reticulum are also involved in the conducting of intracellular impulses. Next, endoplasmic reticulum protect the cell from toxic effect of substances. Endoplasmic reticulum is associated with protein synthesis due to the presence of now the ribosomes. The endoplasmic reticulum is associated with lipid synthesis. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum in liver cells brings about synthesis of glycogen. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum is also concerned with synthesis of cellulose and steroid molecule, now such as cholesterol, glycerides, hormone, then now testosterone, etc. Thank you. That's all.